Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you. Talking a little boxing, man, for all my boxing heads out there, man. This video here, we talking about, this isn't a breakdown on the fight. That video is coming soon. Talking about Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez. They've got a much anticipated fight, the 21st. I think it's the 21st of November, right around Thanksgiving time, man. And a much anticipated fight, man. A lot of guys we've been talking about for a while now, and on fights here. And what this video is talking about is Canelo and Cotto. They have other options, and what I mean by other options, when you mention Canelo, Cotto, the third name that's always thrown into the hat with those two guys is Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. Understandable, man. Us boxing fans, myself included, I'm just an average boxing fan. I'm average a boxing fan just like you guys. I want to see the winner fight Triple G. I want to see the loser fight Triple G. You know what I'm saying? But from what history tells me, that probably ain't gonna happen. Triple G has made it clear that he's fighting at 160. He's a middleweight fighter. He's a middleweight champion. He has no intentions to fight Canelo or Cotto at a catchweight. He has no interest in that. Now, Miguel Cotto, he's basically the catchweight middleweight champion. You know what I mean? I think he fought Floyd and lost 2012, and later on that year, he fought Austin Trout and lost. I personally thought Cotto, I thought his career, like, man, dude, I got so much respect for you, Cotto, man. I love the way, his persona, the way he carried himself in and out of the ring. I thought his career was over. Freddie Roach, he was like a phoenix. He took his career up out of the ashes, man. Brought back Miguel Cotto's left hook, especially left hook to the body. But if I'm not mistaken, all three of his middleweight bouts were catchweights. I think Devin Rodriguez catchweight to win the middleweight championship. Not taking anything from him. I mean, catchweight says it was part of the sport, but to become middleweight champion, Sergio Martinez catchweight. He insisted, I think, on Daniel Gill. He told Daniel Gill either catchweight or the fight ain't gonna happen. And that's when Cotto kind of really got the diva label. I'm like, dang, Cotto, man, I had so much respect for you, but he insisted on the catchweight. His fight with Canelo, catchweight. You know what I'm saying? You a catchweight middleweight champion. You know what I'm saying? I got so much respect for you, Cotto. So if Cotto beats Canelo or that 2016, that fight ain't gonna. He's not gonna fight Triple G. I mean, I'm not a boxing insider. I don't know any insides about anything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you subscribe to my channel, I was gonna keep it real with you guys. You know what I'm saying? But the way it's looking, that fight ain't gonna happen. Now, Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo's promoter, he's saying, yeah, of course, if you're able to beat, don't overlook anybody. We're able to get by a champion like Miguel Cotto, things like that. Of course, we want the Triple G fight. And then he says, oh yeah, you got mandatories. There you go with that. There you go with that. Neither one of these guys are natural middleweights, especially Cotto. I mean, Canelo's a bigger guy, but he's not a natural middleweight either. So if Canelo beats Cotto, don't be surprised in 2016, that fight don't happen between Canelo and Triple G. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't shock me if it didn't happen. I'm just being, and that's how I see it. I just don't, especially if Cotto win. Because Canelo, Triple G's making it clear he has no interest in the catchweight, and I seriously doubt Miguel Cotto is going to jump up to 160. Because, man, he would be definitely the smaller guy in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Clear disadvantage. Canelo, maybe Oscar might hype him up. You know what I mean? Because Oscar will fight now. You know what I mean? That fighter come up in and be like, hey, man, you need to get in the ring and fight this dude. Let's go. Oscar might hype him up, but that's his cash cow. You already lost to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? He might lose a little fan base if you lose a Triple G as well. So, but what I'm saying is, if that fight don't happen, Canelo, Cotto, there are other options, man. There are some other options, man. I made a video about one of them. That's Jamal Charlo. The Charlo twins, Jamal Charlo, man. He's right there at 154, man. I personally believe at 154, no catchweight, or maybe even a catchweight, but at 154, pure 154 division, super welterweight, junior middleweight, I think Jamal Charlo is the best fighter. Yeah, I said it. You know what I mean? Yes, according to TBR, he's ranked number, is he 4? I think because right now the vacant champion 154 is vacant because Floyd retired. They got Trout 1, Lara 2, Ezolandy Lara 2, Trout 3, Jamal Charlo for Jamel Charlo 5. You know what I'm saying? He beat K9 Cornelius Brundage earlier this year for the IBF belt. So he's got a belt now. You can't say that. He's got a title. He's undefeated, 22-0. He's got 17 knockouts. So he's bringing some excitement. I think he's the best fighter. So there are other options at 154 for Canelo Cotto. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just get prepared that we might not see them fight Triple G in 2016. You know what I'm saying? But there are some other fights. I personally think Jamal Charlo is the best at 154, man. I really do. We also got Demetrius Andre. He's doing this thing, man. He's 22-0 with 15 knockouts. You know what I mean? Maybe Andre and Jamal Charlo can have a bout, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you look at the measurables, you know what I mean, between like Jamal Charlo and throw in Triple G, Cotto, Canelo, Demetrius, I want to call him Andre, you know what I mean? Cotto's only about, 5'7", with a 67-inch reach. I think Canelo is on 5'9", with like a 70.5-inch reach. The monster, the big guy, Triple G's 5'10.5", with like a 71-inch reach. Jamal Charlo is 6 foot with a 73-inch reach. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andres is 6'1" with a 70. So these guys, as far as height and reach, they're bigger than Triple G. You know what I mean? As far as when I say bigger, they have the height and reach advantage on Cotto, Canelo, and Triple G. There are other options at 154. You know what I mean? I just threw in Triple G because most people do that. But as far as Canelo, Cotto, there are other options for both of these guys to fight in 2016. Options that, good, solid, competitive fights where fans can be excited about. I would be excited about a Jamal Charlo and Canelo, a Jamal Charlo and Cotto. You know what I mean? A Canelo and Demetrius Andre, Cotto and Demetrius Andre. I mean, there are other fights. Not so much Erislandy Lara. No disrespect to Lara, but I really don't want to see, you know what I mean? But hey, the fight happened, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But with Jamal Charlo, he gives you size, he gives you athleticism, he gives you boxing skill and fundamentals. Great jab on Ronnie Shields, because Jamel and Jamal, the twins, and Erislandy Lara, they all train under Ronnie Shields. If you training with Shields, you're gonna have a jab. You've got a good solid jab and some punching power with some athleticism. At 154, he's 6 foot, 73-inch reach, man. I personally think he's the best at 154. Maybe him and Demetrius Andre. Now with Andre, he's a southpaw, very, very small, good hand speed, good athlete. Defense can be a little leaky and suspect. He gets a little, some kind of like Pacquiao, that southpaw. They get a little reckless sometimes. And with Andre, when he fought Vanez, you guys know I'm not good with pronouncing names. Martiosian, something. Oh, I can't pronounce his name. But he knocked Andre down in the first round. Now Andre did get back up and get the split decision win, but he leaves himself wide open. With Andre, if he fights somebody with punching power and good hand speed and fundamentals, Andre can be knocked out. I'm not saying Charlo can knock him out, but he leaves himself like Pacquiao. Because that's the other southpaw that's coming to mind. Andre leaves himself wide open. Wide open. He gets too left hand happy. And he leaves himself wide open. And that's how Martirosyan, I can't say it. I suck with pronouncing names. Caught him on the inside with a left hook. Wow! And dropped him. Now he did come back and get the split decision win. But there are other options there, man. Because, to be honest, I'm not expecting to see Canelo Cotto fight Triple G in 2016. Especially if Cotto wins. Because Cotto is going to demand a catchweight. It'll shock and surprise me if he just jump up to 116. Because Triple G is saying he has no interest whatsoever in fighting at a catchweight. No interest in it. Not at all. No interest to fight Canelo Cotto at a catchweight. Only way he'll move down to a catchweight if Floyd Mayweather come out of retirement. That's it. He said he'll go all the way down to 154 for that. But so if that's the case, I'm really not expecting those guys to fight in 2016. But there are some other options, man. There are some guys there. Carlos Molina name comes up, but I don't know. I don't know about Carlos Molina, but man, you've gotten, and I believe I think but I know Jamal Charlo has IBF title from Cornelius Bondrich, and I'm pretty sure I know the Olympian Demetrius Andre, I think he's got a title too. So these guys, they have belts, they have titles. You can't take that away from them. You know what I'm saying? But there are other are other options for Canelo Cotto, man. If they don't fight Triple G, I'm not expecting them to fight Triple G. You know, give these guys a shot, man. Like I say, I personally think Jamal Charlo is the best fighter at 154, and with his size that I've talked about, you know what I mean, he's taller than Triple G. He's got the reach. You know what I mean, being a naturally stout guy. You know what I mean? I believe he can transition up to 160 and maybe fight a Triple G. I don't know. Not saying he'll beat him. I don't know. It's not like Triple G's got a lot of options. You know what I mean? Not like he's got a lot of options. So, and I really don't see Canelo Cotto doing that, man. I really don't, man. You know what I mean? There are other options there. There are definitely other options there, man. Unfortunately, I really don't see Canelo nor Cotto fighting Triple G once. A fight that all of us, the fans, including myself, a fight that we all want to see. A fight that we all deserve. The hardcore fans, a fight that I think we deserve to see, man. But I don't think it's gonna happen. At least in 2016, Canelo maybe, Cotto heck no. Hell no, it's not gonna happen. I don't think that fight is going. I don't see Cotto jumping up. Right now, see Cotto, he's a middleweight champion, but he's a catchweight middleweight champion. All of them been at catchweight. You know what I mean? And Triple G's made it clear he has no interest. No, I'm not doing no catchweight. You need to come up to middleweight. And I don't see Cotto doing that. Canelo maybe, but if they don't, they have other options, man. There are other. I mean, Charlo's right there, man. Maybe Charlo needs to fight Demetrius Andre first, something like that. That'll be a good, entertaining fight. But I mean, Charlo is there, man. He got a title. Give him a shot, man. There are other options in 2016 for Canelo Cotto. Worthy shots. You know what I mean? Guys who are worthy. Both guys are 22-0. Andre got 15 knockouts. Charlo got 17. Now Charlo's more fundamental, more fundamentally sound. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andre, he leaves himself open a lot. You know what I mean? But he's got fast hands, and they come at crazy different angles, things like that. But sometimes he gets left hand happy, and he can display some boxing skill, things like that. But he leaves kind of remind from the southpaw. He kind of reminds me of Manny Pacquiao. Leaves himself open to get countered. That's why I say if somebody can catch him, you know what I mean, on the inside with some good hand speed, you can counter him. With some power, he can be knocked out because he leaves himself wide open. He's talking about Demetrius Andre. He leaves himself wide open, man. But let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, man. Leave a comment, all that good stuff. And you know, do you think that Jamal Charlo deserves a shot? Deserves I think he do. The winner of Canelo Cotto, if they don't fight Triple G, I say yeah. Why not? What about Demetrius Andre? You know what I mean? Maybe you mean Jamel. He's undefeated as well. Now Jamel Charlo. You know, there are other options there. Me personally, I just think Jamal Charlo is the best fighter at 154. The size, the reach, the good jab, boxing skill, fundamentals, footwork with power. And athleticism and power. You know what I mean? I think he's the best at 154. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And you know what I mean? I mean, there are other options there. There are other options for Canelo Cotto, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I can't wait. I'm excited, man. Anticipation. I'm excited about 2016 to see what fights is going to bring us. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out, man. Peace.